Okay, so it's Thursday the 17th of July, and this is a special video for Devon honey. How you going, man? Hope you're doing all right. So we're talking about the side-by-side nuke setup that I have, and I just set one of these up. I happen to have an empty one here, so I just set one of these up so you can see what I'm talking about. Except I probably should have brought a super out so you could see that, but okay, so this is all my gear is full depth. I do that for simplicity. So all my honey supers, everything, they're all full depth because I'm a wax producer. I'm not a honey producer. So I just find that system works really well for me. I don't have multiple gear. So what I've done here is I've attached this super to a floor that I've constructed. So we've got a wee bee hanging around there. I don't know where she's come from. Anyway, so we'll take this off. This, sorry, I'm probably going out of shot here because I'm trying to do this one-handed. Okay, so I've got an entrance on this side. I've got a divider here. Just whip those out. They're just dud frames. So you can see there. So I've got an entrance on this side. I've got this huge solid divider here. And this is level with the top of the super. And then I've got another entrance there. And so what I do is, so I'll drop bees and either a virgin queen or a cell into each side of these nukes. Sorry, hopefully you can see what's going on there. It's a little bit tricky trying to do this one-handed, but yeah, so okay. So I've got one nuke on that side with the entrance that way. I've got one nuke on this side with the entrance this way. And then I will put this plastic excluder, which sits flush. So it doesn't allow the bees from the nukes directly to interact. So you're not getting older worker bees and the queens most especially being able to cross over. And then I just drop a super on top of that queen excluder, and the house bees will come up and work that super, but the older bees and the nurse bees stay down on the bottom of each nuke just as normal. And I find this system works really, really well for me for banking emergency queens. So that's why I use it. I will have queens on standby. So if I have any issues in my apiaries or any of the hobby guys that I help out, so I've got 3 hobby guys that I'm teaching and helping out. If they lose a queen, I can just come straight in here and just take a nuke straight out. And I don't charge for that, by the way. If I'm helping my hobby guys, I don't charge. I don't raise queens for other people, but my hobby guys, if they need a queen, I'll provide them with a queen free of charge. Just because I'm sort of investing time, energy, and effort into their beekeeping, and so I'm quite happy to do that. And I want to see them grow and prosper. This is not something that I want to take on as a, queen rearing is very, very involved. I don't want to be involved in that. Wax production is involved enough, which is why most beekeepers don't do it. They stick with honey. So, so there you go. That's how my system works. I've never noticed any issues with it. I don't know how it would work out as a honey production system. It would probably do quite well. But like I say, I use it to have emergency queens banked. And we've got wasps. Look at that, there's a wasp right on top of that excluder. Boy, it's the middle of winter. We've still got those darn wasps. Anyway, so there you go. That's basically how it works. I hope that's clear as cheese. And I was talking to Jed yesterday. So that is one of my little water pads, and I've got a wee water trough, and I've got that, and all of my apiaries have that. You've got to have water, especially in a dry region like Central Otago. You've got to have good, clean drinking water for the bees to get access to. And this gets it's green at the moment, but it gets very arid in summer, especially towards the end of the honey flow. Things really start drying out with our time honey flow. It's quite nice today. Anyway, I'm going to shut it down at that because I've got a bit of emergency beekeeping work to do up the hill, so I need to go and get onto that. But I hope that that explains. If you've got any questions about it, or you want me to shoot a bit more video on a specific thing with this, just let me know in a comment, and I better get onto this other job. Okay, we'll shut it down at that, and thanks for watching, man, and I hope that explains the situation for you.